We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Polar Bears and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Franklin Perez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Digging in, Ryan McDaniel, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
McDaniel.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have two strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
To the plate now, Daniel Iwamura, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Perez isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pryor will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. McDaniel, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in, Ricky Marchant. He went deep last night twice. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled off. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Dwayne Puig will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here. Stepping in, Casey Pryor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto, the center fielder, Casey Pryor.
Now here's the pitch. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Johnny Crane.
So striding forward now, Johnny Crane. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box, Richard Javeri. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, George Herring. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Herring.
Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, George Edler.
Standing in, George Edler. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in now, Reese Hines.
Number 3.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Pryor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 8th.
So stepping in, Quentin Broadway took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Standing in now, Colin Watney, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Up high. 2-1 now.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The set and the 2-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Ready for another chance? Ryan McDaniel. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Syracuse leads it 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeff Mendoza. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mendoza.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Thomas Dubois.
Now at the plate, Thomas Dubois, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. One out, nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Domingo Rosas, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Daniel Iwamura. First pitch on its way. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Liner in there for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Don't want to forget about him. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, George Edler. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and no strikes.
Runner,
and there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
3-1 the count now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And that's low, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
At the plate, Rhys Hines. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
Heading out towards shallow right. Farrar will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Syracuse is on top 2-0. So striding in, Vaughn Rubio, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-1 on its way.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss. but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Batting it.
Stepping in, Horace Ferrar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball in.
One out, nobody on. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in once again, Quentin Broadway. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Colin Watney. Pryor patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan McDaniel.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ryan McDaniel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
At the plate, Daniel Iwamura, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Now both runners on the move. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Javeri is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Digging in once again, Jeremy Pitts. Two men on, two away here in the fourth. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Two and 0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Casey Pryor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marchand onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Striding forward now is the DH, Johnny Crane. Here's the first pitch to him.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are two away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Javeri. Here comes the first pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And that misses 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Mendoza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Xavier Kramer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 44, Xavier Kramer.
Digging in and looking for more, Ricky Marchand. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, at the ball. Look out, 1-1.
To short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping into the box, George Herring. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up now, George Edler. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Rosa will put this one away, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next to bat for Toronto, Thomas Dubois. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. In his career, Dubois is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Domingo Rosas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, Vaughn Rubio, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in for the Jays, Horace Farrar. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A runner on first with 2 away. Slow little roller to third. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D'Lo, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Rhys Hines.
The third baseman, Rhys Hines.
Now here it comes. To third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready for another shot now. Quentin Broadway. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Colin Watney, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Runner goes for third. Strike taken to throw, and he's safe. A man at third with one away. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan McDaniel, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball is in there for strike one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-1.
Oh, that's kicked out. Whoa, that's down.
Daniel Iwamura would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
At the plate, Daniel Iwamura. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeremy Pitts. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Ricky Marchand, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And the pitch on 2-1.
That's ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So digging in now, George Herring, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Herring is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. Line drive to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Dan Tovar gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. George Edler will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. A payoff pitch one more time, and strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. Through 5 1/2, the Polar Bears lead this one 8-0. Digging in now, Casey Pryor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
0-2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Crane. Now here's the pitch. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Good hard splitter, but it misses. 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Striding in, Richard Javeri. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Reese Hines.
Reese Hines.
Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Quentin Broadway.
Into the box now, Quentin Broadway, belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
At the plate, Colin Watney, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ryan McDaniel is on deck. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, make it 9-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
In now, Ryan McDaniel. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball well outside. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-1.
Helpful.
Daniel Iwamura is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Michael Judd comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Michael Judd.
Daniel Iwamura will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high. 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One and one, here it is. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The score from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Ricky Marchand, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. George Herring would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Syracuse leads this one 10-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Jeff Mendoza.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to the plate, Thomas Dubois comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Domingo Rosas. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Herring.
George Herring.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit in the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
To the plate now, George Edler. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Reese Hines. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Popped up. Martinez is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Vaughn Rubio.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Lined hard toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready once again, Horace Ferrar. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. Popped up. Edler over to his left, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Digging in to try it again, Quentin Broadway. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Too high. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Standing in, Colin Watney. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So now to the plate, Ryan McDaniel, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pryor comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Into the box now, Daniel Iwamura. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Eli Granger will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Granger.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Casey Pryor starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And now a pitch on the way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, and that's knocked down. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, Johnny Crane, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A runner at first with no outs here. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Richard Javeri tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jeff Mendoza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hops this one up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Standing in now, Thomas Dubois. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Syracuse took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dwayne Klieg earns the win, his 2nd, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Franklin Perez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. Base. No errors. They left 6. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.